recording sound on those other ones. Yes, that was perfect, J-turn. That's great. For the glory.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Let's push those limits a little.
No! Why does God hate me?
I'm gonna do J-hook on this one, just because. Oh, too bad. Abort.
Are you using up cyclic in your turn?
No, I did show my cyclic when I turn.
Did you have it
No, not cyclic, collective.
collective? I'm sorry.
Yep, I did show my collective on my turn.
Did you have it high or low?
I have pretty high when I come into the J-hook, but once I turn, I did show all of them. Because in the AFM, when you turn so hard, the RPM's gonna go crazy.
Right. So make your J a little bit wider at the base.
Yep.
And you would have been just fine because then you wouldn't have had to overcorrect. But you start turning after you pass the place you want to land.
Yep.
About 2 seconds. So. Speed looks good. You need to start flaring. Much better. What's going on? Wow.
I mean, no explosion.
On your screen, is it showing that?
Fuck. I don't even know what I hit, but it's whatever.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Why did it look like I hit something?
I wonder if these objects are equivalent to your helicopter in some fashion. Interesting. We'll just call it a bad place to land. We're gonna start landing on the beach, boys. I need you at 100 kilometers an hour. If you guys see where I'm at.
Okay.
Throw some blue smoke for you.
Pop some smoke out so I can know what to land.
Yep.
You want us to land on the beach at a very...
I want you to approach the beach, and I want you to flare into the beach.
Yep.
So you guys see where the flare's at that it popped up in the sky as well. You're gonna flare into the beach to land, and then you're gonna turn around, and then you're gonna take off and go back out in the ocean. And don't overshoot. Just past the water. That's your landing area. There you go. A little rough. Listen.
Yep.
You need to hold that flare a little bit longer. No, you're using down cyclic. You need skids touch. And your
What
flare,
am I doing?
your flare needs to be a little more or a little less dramatic. You should be flaring 10 degrees. Maybe that's a sweet spot. Okay.
Alright. Oh, what click am I using that's wrong?
What?
You said, what was the first thing you said to me?
As you're coming in at 100 kilometers an hour, at 1
Yeah.
kilometer, that's your speed. You should start slowly decreasing that speed, and you should be touching the beach at almost 0, because you're flaring so damn good. If you have too much pitch, you're gonna slow down too quick and lower the speed that you have. Is what? So if you have lower the speed while you're flaring quicker, you're gonna slow down even more. It's a progression thing. So you're not gonna slow down as quickly at 10 degrees at 100 as you are at 10. There you go, Wilson. You got it right in the bag. Good job. Take it off and do it again.
Yep.
Go backwards. Hold that angle until you can't hold it any longer.
Yep.
And when it starts turning, you kick that rudder over.
Yep. And there it is.
There it is. And into the drink. Nope. You survived.
No, I won't crash.
Mm-hmm. A little slow, but you're doing it right. You're leveled out. Nice angle and good job. There you go. Now do that faster.
Beautiful.
Nope. Came in too high and it ruined your approach. You need to I'm having a brain fart. Collective. You need to use down collective. Decrease that collective.
Yep.
As you're pitching up to maintain the same altitude. Way too high. Not you, Montaleb Wilson. You're way too high. You need to be at the water level. Nice speed. You should be flared already, though. No. Alright. So, that is what you were doing wrong. You were not pre-flaring. You're coming in level and expecting to flare at the shoreline. You need to pre-flare and slow your ass down. Wilson, you're too high. Don't flop on the beach. Ugh. Nope. Alright, Wilson,
Yep.
that landing, you came in too high.
Yep.
And you flopped it on the beach. You guys should be static, inches above the ground.
Yep. Yep.
You're coming to a stop midair, and then you got like a foot to actually put it on the beach. And that's it. You're good to go. There should be no down cyclic involved unless you are hovering. It's all pitch and down cyclic when you're coming into lead speed. But when you guys get to the shore, you guys are hitting like down cyclic. Like I can see the helicopter just dropping out of the sky. So AFM is going to happen with that, but AFM still has that cushion of air. So it should keep you up in the air a lot longer than what you're doing.
Yep.
So, am I correct? You're hitting down cyclic or down collective.
Yeah.
Okay. Way too slow, Montelov. The flare is nice, but that should have been much faster, and then that flare would have been farther out in the ocean.
Gotcha.
Wilson looking great. There you go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If you would have gone another 10 meters forward, it would have not been perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Because you would have been slightly too low and slightly too slow. So, but where you landed was great. So, good.
So I shouldn't, if I'm doing it right, I should not have to down click.
Not until after you come to a stop, which should be no more than a foot off the ground. Or
Gotcha.
the beach actually has a slight incline. You could just maintain that upward pitch as long as you're not gaining altitude, right? And can you still hear me? Look like
Yep.
it crashed. Okay. Did anybody die in a fireball?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, because there's a big poof of flame out there in the middle of the ocean for some reason. So anyway, what the? Oh, one of you did blow up out there. Okay. So anyway, as you're coming in, the terrain comes up out of the water, right? And you're flying at water level. If you slow yourself down enough, you can just meet that point to where the terrain comes up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Pretty simple stuff. So, all right, a little fast, Wilson. Wait, looking good now. Level it out. There you go. Flare, 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 flare harder. Okay. Oh, you hit down cyclic again, I think. Or you let off up, one of the two.
Yep.
Yeah. So you should have maintained that, and then you could have gone farther up in the shoreline. Because if you get an out tail rotor from landing in the water, you could be screwed. So
Yep.
it's very, you're flirting with the line pretty hard, and eventually you will screw it up. So so just be aware of that. Either you're 100% on your game or you're not, and right now you are. So kudos. So good speed. Altitude sucks. Yeah, you're a little wobbly there at the end. Try and come more. Try and come more straight on. Try and come more straight on with the shoreline off to your right. You're trying to land at an angle, and it's a very large incline compared to where Wilson's landing at. He's landing at the shoreline. You're having to land kind of up on the road. So just move it to the right a little bit, and then you don't have to turn. And Wilson, you're flying AFM, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. Speed looks good. You're nice and level. Height's good. You're slowing up a little too much. Try and extend it a little. There you go. Oh, that's much better. You're beyond the water now. Just barely. That looks good. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Wilson, now that you've kind of accomplished this, I'd like you to come up to the shoreline, and I'd like you to come right up to the water's edge, turn 90 degrees, and just float above. Okay. And just float.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to be below visual line of sight. That looks much better, but don't drag your tail on the ground. Okay, move.
Gotcha.
Okay. If you have to extend yourself a little bit farther, just to keep that tail off the ground, that's totally fine.
So say again what you want me to do?
I want you to come up to the shoreline, but instead of putting your skids down the ground, you're going to turn 90 degrees and you're just going to float there.
Okay.
Just for a second or two, just so you're stable. And then after you're stable, go back out. So you're going to simulate dropping people off at the shoreline, and it doesn't matter if they fall in the water or not. Like you can be right
Yep.
on that edge. So the reason we may do this is because there might be mines on the beach, and we don't want to blow up. So.
Yep.
Also, every time that you guys land, it takes that many more seconds to put it down and then spin that engine back up. So, if you don't
Yep.
have to land and you're already technically flying, even if it's an inch above the surface, you don't really need to worry about it, right?
Yep.
You're coming in at an angle. You're not coming straight on. Careful. Okay, nice flare. Good. See how the ground met your helicopter rather than you meeting the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Good job.
Too fast.
Yeah, listen, way too fast.
Nope.
Did you crash?
Yep.
What did you do?
I turned too hard. The RPM gone crazy.
Yeah, that AFM, you need to be more careful.
Yep.
Something else I'm going to teach you about AFM real quick.
What?
Let's see if you get a helicopter down. Put it on the road. Oh, there we go. All right. So I want you to just set it down the road right next to you.
Okay.
Sit down. Alright, now we're going to do this. You're not going to like me on this one, but it should be fun. There you go. Alright. I want you to take off just a little bit off the ground, like 10 meters tops.
I tried this for like if I put like a full load helicopter, I can't even take off.
Right. So we're going to teach you how to do that.
Yep.
Alright. So you see that? How heavy
Yep.
it is? Alright. So
Yep.
that's 4 people. So technically 5, right? You got to set it back down.
Yeah, I've done this with Bradbury. He put like 8 people in the chopper and I couldn't even lift off.
Okay, little fast is standard flight model. Month 11. Or, right?
You just say
Month-
Mon.
Month 11. There we go. Alright.
It's
little bit-
Montalvo, but you could say Mon.
Mon? Okay. It's a little bit fast because you're in standard flight model. If you're in FM, it wouldn't have been a big deal.
Gotcha.
Alright. You should have a full load. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yep, it's full load.
9. Alright. So, you're going to have that ground effect. It's only going to get you about 1 foot to 3 feet off the ground. There you go. Now, don't crash because I don't think you can go straight up anymore. Correct?
Let me see. Yep,
Should-
this is all I can go.
Okay, good. So turn around, facing the ocean, and you're gonna slowly start gaining speed. Just slowly. And as you gain more and more speed, you will be able to have more lift.
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep.
Yep.
Too much pitch.
If I pushed the chopper too much, the RPM is gonna go crazy. Beep
Okay.
beep beep beep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna move all these guys to the shoreline. That's something you need to practice is a full load. Okay?
Yep.
It's very important. And we're just gonna do like 6. Okay?
Yep.
So we'll get rid of one guy here. 3 on each skid. Coming a little slow there, sir. You need to be coming in faster over the water, and you need to be flaring closer to the shoreline. That was no flare whatsoever.
Yeah.
You just came straight in and plugged the hole. So you need to flare. You need to come a little faster. Anybody should be able to fly slow coming up the shoreline. Yeah, you can just, yeah.
One more for full load.
No, you're good to go. You got 6.
Okay. Yep.
So just make sure that when you get that forward momentum, if you
Mhm.
start losing too many RPMs, level out the helicopter. If that doesn't work, pitch it back a little.
Yep.
As long as you have forward momentum, pitch it back. It's just like out of rotation where you will come down, right?
Yep.
And you will start pitching that aircraft so you can catch more air with those blades when you have the collective load, and it's essentially cranking up an engine. So if you're too much, level out. You gotta anticipate the needs of your aircraft. There you go. It cannot be in ground effect when you're doing this stuff, so you're gonna have to keep it at like 5-10 meters. So.
Yep.
Okay, looking good on speed. Just keep it level. Don't pitch back yet. You're way too far away. You're slowing down even too much. Now's where you need to start thinking about flaring and how much. You're just going to come to a hover. Okay, tell everybody get out. You don't even have to set it down. Just tell everybody get out and take off. Oh, you went way out there, didn't you? You know, Wilson, come up to the shoreline, do your 90-degree thing when you're ready to, when you're like less than 30.
Yep.
And you should come to a stop right at the water's edge. About 50, 60. Flaring too early. Now you should be full flare. There you go. That's going to save a bunch of energy for you, right?
Yep.
Turn to 90 degrees. There you go. Time to stop. There you go.
No, hang on.
What's wrong?
Okay, there it is.
What's wrong? Flare.
Do it again.
Flare, 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 flare. Don't go down to the shore. Let them up to you. Good job. Oh, Wilson, what are you doing?
Like that?
Yep. Alright, now let's move on to nighttime. Everybody meet me over at... Where's the favorite city?
Kavala.
Nope. It's not Kavala. Nice try, though.
Atira. Poliaco. That's one of my favorite city because I practice there.
I'm checking here.
I like flying in AFM, but I hate that weight thing. Like you put too many shit in your aircraft and it can take off.
Well, you can fly faster and you have more airspeed as well, though.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the right hill, and it's not. Ugh. I'm looking for it. Ah, there it is. All right. So we're going to come in for a landing at Negades. You guys ready for the grid coordinates?
Yep.
050-161.
050-161-0.
You're going to be coming in from an easterly approach. There will be obstructions. And it's going to be nighttime. So do you have your NVGs on?
1 second.
I
I
do
was looking
not.
at the map and then crash. Do you want me to approach from the west?
East.
East? Okay. It's near the factory, right?
No, but I'll put it on the map.
050-161. Okay, I got it. Knots on, ready for time change.
Just checking in something quick. I like a few of these cities out here. Yeah, 050-061.
061?
Mm-hmm. Or 161, sorry.
161, okay.
Yeah. So this will be your HLZ, and I'll mark it on the map so you guys can have an idea. You guys see it? Yes, maybe?
Affirm.
Cool. All right, so your approach will be from the east, and you'll land Right over this hill. If you need to take a flyby before I turn tonight, go for it. So.
Our objective is to land on your dot.
No, it's to land in the HLS or on the HLZ, which is the road itself. The dot is actually at the end of it.
Two minutes out.
Land on the road. Gotcha.
From the east.
I'm ready whenever you guys are.
Yeah, you can just come in and land.
Okay.
Just come
30
through.
seconds out.
You're a little bit off to the right. You have to swing it left. You're gonna come right over this rock, descend right down into the street.
Yep.
So the trees will be on your right, and the rock will be right below you. Okay, make sure you guys grab your night vision. So we're gonna be
On the deck.
we're gonna be going with that here real soon. So
On deck.
make sure you guys got your night vision so you can turn them on.
Yep. Already have my
Yep.
night vision.
come around, do it again.
Okay.
Try and come right over the rock right where I'm at and descend into the street. You're going to have to be a little bit slower because you're going to have to... Oh, you guys, when you guys are taking off, go the same direction. So we're not having... So we can deconflict. It's not like the shoreline stuff where you're going back out to the ocean, so...
Gotcha.
It's kind of that weird time right now where it's almost too bright for NVGs, depending on where you look.
Yep, that's right.
And it's not quite good enough yet.
Circling around.
Yeah. And Wilson, you kind of see where I'm at, yeah? On this rock.
Nope.
All right.
Yeah, on the rock. Yep. Okay.
Okay. Like, this is where you should be lined up with right now.
Yep.
That'll bring you straight into the street, even though the street turns. A little faster. Oh my god. Way too fast.
Right. Jeez.
That's great.
On the deck.
Alright, good job. Go out to your west, and then you can circle around this big hill to your left.
Yep.
Yeah, these are all things that you guys are going to need to know, and all the things that you're going to have to practice.
Come on.
Did you crash?
I clipped the goddamn power lines.
Yeah.
Pole.
Yeah. Interesting.
I don't even know where I'm at.
So the power lines, there is no power lines on these ones.
The poles, the
Just
light
the
poles
pole.
or something.
Yeah. Hook a left around the hill, Mont. And then you're just going to come in and do it all over again. We do left-hand patterns whenever possible.
Okay.
I understand it's kind of kind of a mountain, but whatever. The idea is you not to have a bead on your landing zone and not be able to see it, so that
Yep.
your head's kind of getting into the game of, hey, when we come in and we do this, we may not be able to know what's there. So
I can come in whenever I'm ready.
yeah, we're just doing reps, trying to get up to par here. This one's going to be different than that shore approach. We're going to be a lot slower. We're going to be moving like 35 coming over the top of me. And you're going to use that to descend rather than bleed speed, right? We can only do one or the other
Yep.
super efficiently, and we can only do both somewhat efficiently. It's a lot more complex. So Wilson, you're screaming way too fast. You're way too high. And you are off to the left too far. There you go. Bleed. And I don't want to see a straight down thing. You guys should be progressively going forward at all times. We don't want any L-shaped landings. If you guys want to hook out to the right or break right and just go down the valley and come back, that's fine too.
Yep.
The mountain's pretty big, actually. I didn't realize how big this place was. It's kind of nuts. Surprised we haven't used this to come in and take it out.
On the deck.
Okay. Do it again. Let me know when you're good to go on your approach.
Yep.
We're gonna be adding an extra element to this now. So
And the fire.
I'm sorry.
And the fire. Putting some down some enemies.
Good guess.
AA missile.
No, that would be just horrible.
Friendlies in the AO. Civies. Nah, civies are worse.
Just let me know when you guys are starting your approach.
I'm gonna approach 30 seconds out.
Oh shit. Wasn't expecting that.
112 was starting approach.
If I see
Oh, shit.
shadows.
On the deck. Can you get back out there?
Yeah. Yep. Do it again. That's way too high. Whoever that is. Oh. Wow.
112 on the deck.
Okay. Go around. Do it again. I'm gonna just put out random fire. If I see you, I'm gonna shoot at you. So don't let me see you.
God damn it, fucking friends keep coming to my room.
One twelve on deck.
Oh, that took you. Were you the second bird?
Yeah.
Okay. So I saw you initially out there, and then you finally got down, so you were behind the horizon, or under the horizon, and I couldn't see you, so I didn't shoot at you. And now I've turned the radar onto this gun.
Oh, I think I just fucking head tapped you.
Yeah, you did. Did you die?
Yeah.
Wilson on the deck.
Okay. We're just gonna up the stress a little bit here. You guys are gonna get a little bit more now.
After you, Motabo.
Hey, friend. Yeah, I think like the bottom of the little bird literally just clipped your head and made me front flip.
Right.
God, all I see is tracers.
Right.
One Tavo on deck.
On the deck.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello. All right. So we got. Hello.
Hello. Hey guys, I assume you guys are in the land nav training?
No.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, what are you guys doing? Sorry to interrupt.
Doing flight stuff.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I don't mean to interrupt.
It's all good.
I'm still super new, so I'm just bouncing around.
It's all good. Yeah, we're just doing some flight stuff. You guys inbound again?
Cheers,
Hey,
guys.
friend.
Yep.
One Tavo on approach.
User
And
left
down.
your channel.
One Tavo on deck.
Okay.
There's an enemy behind.
Nope.
Wilson on the deck.
That is an enemy behind. All right. So I don't know how you guys feel about the different things going on here right now, but
Yeah.
so are you coming in for the landing?
Yes, we are.
So these are fire obviously going on, right?
Yep.
It's constant fire. It's not tracking towards you or anything like that, right?
Yep.
So you guys should feel somewhat safe, correct?
Kind of. Yep.
Right? Like it's like, you know, there's a lot of shit going on, but it's not being directed towards us. We're okay. So that's kind of your assessment. Until it changes, you probably don't have to worry about much. So some of the other shit you're gonna have to contend with is people on the ground. And
I'm in the infantry.
hopefully your people are dealing with that. They're on your skids.
On top of one deck.
Okay. You should probably be getting out off the ground already. Or not even landing.
Hey, Frank.
Good job.
Ha! That's a beautiful landing.
I don't even know where you're at.
A little bit off south of the LZ.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm taking fire,
Oh,
and inside the compound has more cover.
good job. From where I was at, I couldn't see it until you took off. Good job. I gotta see where the hell I was at. Oh, wow. Good job. See? And that's the outside the box thinking that you should be doing. Is there an alternative that is very close to my HLZ? Yes. I'm gonna do it. Okay. And no one is going to ever bitch about it.
Yep.
And if they do, it's your aircraft, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, okay. So we're gonna change it up a little bit more now. We're gonna have you guys doing the Blackhawks, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
Oh. Should probably go around them.
So where do you guys want to land? I guess.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, that fits a Black Hawk and land there.
Yeah. Any place that you want to do. Totally fine. Does that fit a Blackhawk? Alright. I guess that'll work.
What Blackhawks are we using?
We're gonna be using the H60s. Just so you guys get used to the startup and that stuff. Flying the regular stuff is super easy. So. Oh no.
Oh shit! Every time we put it on the Black Hawk, it's lagged the fucking server.
Yeah, we put down 2 though. That's the problem.
Did you put that one?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
There's a soccer field to the east. You can put it down there.
Right. So we're just gonna use H60 pack.
Oh wow, that's a lag.
The second one down.
How do I start this puppy up?
There should be a checklist in your center console.
All right. So sorry, I had to mute my mic for a second. So we're looking at. You guys got 2 of these or just one?
Just
Okay.
one.
There's the other one. So.
Yep. Go to checklist and go to startup.
All right. We're gonna make this a lot easier on you boys. Okay. You see the back row of switches at the very top?
Say again.
There's a back row of switches
Yep.
at the very top. Okay. Flip them all.
Okay.
Then there's a flip. The row right in front of that. Flip all those.
In front
Did
of
I
it.
do it?
Yeah. The in front of the row you just did. Flip all those forward. There should be like 3 or 4 or something like that. Okay.
Yep. Sorry.
And then
pick
you're
up
gonna
port.
turn the key on.
Okay.
And then what's the last thing that we gotta do? We gotta give it fuel, right?
Yep.
So put both fuel all the way forward.
Fuel system.
Yeah, it's the white knobs
Yep. Do you want to set to like XFD or
all the way forward.
direct?
All the way forward.
Okay. All the way forward.
And then the 2 black switches on the back of the throttles. If
Yep.
your engine start in 1 and 2, you only push them once each. If you push them twice, it'll shut off the engine again.
So So fuel's all the way up, and the other two levers are in the middle.
Okay, now that this has started turning, you can put those throttles all the way forward.
The engine power.
Yep. All the way forward.
Good.
Now that, because you turned on both engine 1 and 2, correct?
Yep.
All right. So
All
now,
right, we're forward.
do you see how in Zeus it says that Mr. Montalvo
Montalvo.
says, "Please be patient, student driver."
This is didn't set it up correctly.
Now it's because he used easy startup.
Oh yeah, they auto
How do I
setup.
turn that off?
You don't. You got marked for cheating. You have to get in the helicopter. Start it up correctly. So hang on a second. That's freaking hilarious. I love it. Alright, there's your
Oh,
other.
what the fuck? This thing says student driver?
Yeah, because you started it up using easy start. Oh boy.
Whoa.
Alright, we're good. There we go. Here's your new helicopter. Oh, what happened? You got
You
killed.
teleported it on my head.
Oh, sorry. Anyway,
Alright, so fuel.
so up. No, that's the last
Oh,
thing.
okay.
All right, so you see all the switches at the top?
All the switches at the top console.
Yep. We're looking at very top above your head. All the switches.
How does it let me interact with any of the switches on top?
It does. You're gonna have to hit the star on your numpad. Move your cursor over to those. And you're going to scroll wheel down over them. Do you see the switches at the very top? No?
I do not.
All right, I'm gonna hop in the aircraft with you then, and then I'll show you. As soon as I get TP'd here, quick.
What I do is there's a checklist in the center console. I turn it on and then follow the checklist.
Nah, this is so much easier. All right, so we're gonna hit the little star, dude, right? So, and then you see these switches? See me clicking them?
Oh, yep.
Yeah. Okay. That whole row is the back row. Flip all those forward by going over each one of them and hitting scroll wheel down. There you go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now the row right in front of that, there's like 3 out of the 4 switches that'll do the same thing. Go ahead and do that. There you go. Now look at your key, which is on the dash right below the dial from off to on. Scroll wheel down. There you go. Now you're going to look at your white fuel knobs. There's one on your side, one on my side. You're going to have to hit them both and make sure they're all the way forward to XFD. There you go. There's one on my side too that you can hit. You just have to kind of like look through. There you go. Now there's 2 black dots on the back of engine start 1 and 2. You're going to click each of those 1 time. If you do it twice, it'll shut it back off. So do engine 1, then engine 2.
Where's the engine? 1 and 2?
You see the black knobs? Right above them are 2 switches. It says engine start 1 and engine start 2. Hit the fuel pump knobs. Now you have the engine power knobs, and then you have the engine start buttons right above that. Do you not see them? They're little push buttons.
I do not.
Okay, I'm going to click once and make sure you're looking at the fuel knobs, okay? Or at the engine power, okay? Are you looking?
Alright.
You see what I just clicked?
Yes.
Now you're going to click the other one right next to it, engine number 2. Okay, now you're going to wait for this thing to start spinning. There you go. And now you're going to do what?
Put the engine power to
Bring the engine
in the
power to
middle.
full. All the way. That's halfway. There you go. And boom, good to go. Now you're no longer a student driver. You gotta wait for it to
Nice.
spool up. You're gonna have to put a little bit back on the cyclic so that you don't roll forward by accident as you're giving it some power. There you go. Now you're loaded. Okay. Alright, this has engine torque on these as well. If you do not abide by it, you will lose all power. And you will go down like you are now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think it's pain in the ass fly.
So what happened?
It says you're currently losing lift due to excessive torque.
Yes. So what happened? What were
I
you doing that it made it crash?
I held shift.
Okay. And you exceeded the maximum torque for too long.
Okay, so I just have to tap shift.
Well, you have to let it get. You have to let the engine spool up.
Oh, okay.
So if it doesn't spool up, you're not gonna have any power. So this is a more realistic helicopter.
Alright. So
Alright.
I have to redo the process.
You're gonna have to probably get a new bird. So let's just get out of that one. It'll be best if you can redo that part anyway. Let's go over here. H60. There you go. You can hop in that one. Wilson, your blades are too big. Unless you're going to be landing with that broken house down. There you go. Alright. Just barely. But you got it.
Really?
Nope.
Oh yeah.
It stopped, didn't it?
Yep.
The hitbox technically isn't hitting it, but I suppose the building is a little bit bigger than
Yep.
whatever. So
Come on.
here, I'm going to just change your height. Okay?
Yep.
So you go ahead and start that thing up as soon as I get you up in the air. All right, I'm gonna do like 1,000 meters. Ready?
Okay. Yep. Really.
Go.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Did I
Come
not
on.
do this right? It's front switches.
Hang on 1 second. I moved you up to another 500. There you go. You good? Okay. Sorry. So it's all the back switches on the top, and then it's gonna be the switches right in front of them, and then the key to on the dash. Did you do it?
Yeah, all the switches, then the key.
All right, and then you're going to put the fuel all the way forward.
Then the push buttons.
And you're gonna push the button 1 time each. Do not do twice. Oh my god, my game crashed.